And we are live. Welcome, everybody. My name is Trent, aka TD. I'm joined by the amazing Confused Jack. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing, man?
Good. I don't have my.
I am Jack's complete lack of surprise.
There we go. There's my lack of surprise. What up, Viper? Yeah, so I got my headphones. They're super soft. They're like made out of like puppy skin or something. It's amazing.
They look really comfortable, man.
Yeah, dude. I've never seen anything like it. It's amazing choice by Plaques. Oh, yo, I don't think I'm caught up. That was last night, huh? I haven't watched it yet. It took some crazy turns, and yeah, I saw something on Twitter about it. I didn't know it was the finale. Damn it! All right, I'm gonna check that out. What up, Sadisty? Yeah, man. What I would imagine, right? Because there was. It started out with like the first scene was like multiple bodies, right? And so I guess we get to find out who that is. Very awesome. All right, Plax is driving in the snow. I used my air conditioner today. I feel bad.
Yeah, it's weird, like I talked with my mom yesterday and she is having the hottest days of the year at the moment with like 40 degrees Celsius.
Oh yeah.
And it's like while I'm sitting outside with like 5 jackets and still freezing my ass off.
Yeah, dude. What's the temperature here? It's probably like 70 degrees outside, I bet. Yeah, yo, 768. Was 74. What up? What up? All right. So there's a lot going on. I guess we can wait for Plax to brief us on all of that. But I know that we got to see some cool sneak peeks in our chat, and then one of them was revealed in the announcements, the video, which I think I have that here. Did I download that? I did. Let's check it out. What up, Ferret? How's your week been?
Same old, just busy working and been watching Taco and the blockchain a bit. It has been fun in the last few weeks. Like there was someone who bought the whitelist venue pass and the whitelist extractor pass from the secondary market for a total of about 800 wax, and then went on to blend it into the dual blend, because there was 3 blends. There's just the whitelist extractor pass blend, then just one for the venues, and then the one combined, which has higher chances. He blended both passes, which are worth 800 wax, and got back 1 seasoning capsule.
Damn.
So he has the most expensive seasoning capsule at the moment, worth about 800 wax.
Ouch. All right. Here, I'm going to go ahead and share the video that Mr. Parker himself has shared with us. Let's take a look. I can't get to the play button. God damn it.
Mr. Parker, today is a special day. We are showing off a pre-alpha build of drag racing. I've announced this in the past that we want to do a much better job of showing off, updates and what we have coming. And I want to elaborate on a few things today. And anyone that has a chance to view this video, I'm really, really excited, because this is the first step in the future of taco racing. And this is showing off what we've been building in Unity and the experience. And I'll give a little behind the scenes and so on and so forth, so you guys can actually see kind of like how we start to build and then what's like finished product, right? And then we'll talk a little bit about land and a few things in this video, but I want to make the video as short as possible. It's already a minute long, so let's get right into it. I'm going to pull up drag racing. This is the home screen that you will see and be able to witness, per se, drag racing. I'm really, really stoked about this. We have spent a lot of time and a lot of effort building this up, finding the right developers, and really having a lot of fun along the way. Obviously, it's gone a little slower than expected, but with anything, it's normal. So, welcome to your home screen of when you're going to play our drag racing game coming out very, very soon. Only thing that we're building out currently right now, I would say to have a finished and polished finish is the leagues right now. So the current ranking system you see in like normal 2D mode right now is literally just get a bunch of points and that is what it is, right? We're introducing leagues. And so with leagues comes a unique infrastructure per se of how we actually design the leagues and how the system should work, right? Well, should it be ELO based and so on and so forth? So
Hmm.
when we do launch this, we will launch in a public, a closed alpha setting for VIPs, and then more of a public
Nice.
alpha setting. And the points for alpha will be very simplistic. The structure will be very simplistic to start, but as we grow and we develop and
Let me just pause real quick. Have you watched this whole thing?
No, I haven't actually because my phone didn't want to download it.
Word. All right.
So the two really interesting things about the screen is the sidekicks, which I already have my guess what they will be, but in what relation they will be or what effect they will have on the game is going to be interesting because it looks like it will just upgrade you HP. So it's basically another boost, like a part is in tuning mode at the moment.
Yeah. All right. All right. Let's continue here.
push updates, we'll be fine tuning our system along the way. So, yes, so here it is. Alpha Chapter Season 1. When you log in, you'll be able to see your wallet here that's connected at the top. You'll show a current balance of TRC. Fuel plays a part, and points. Points you earn by racing. Racing, there is no entry fee. And by the way, a server connected here will only show your ping, as our region will be more of a global region because drag racing does not require a lot of heavy lifting in terms of ping and connectability. There's not like a lot of turns and so on and so forth. We want to keep the global region as far as what you connect to open, right? So there will be no entry fees into drag racing. So there's no like, it costs this much TRC or Shing or whatever to play. No, you play, you win, you earn. It's very, very simple, right? The better your vehicle, the better your sidekick. We'll start about that right now. We'll talk about that here soon. Um, you're going to improve and earn more tokens, more TRC. And the higher leagues that you're in, um, you have the ability to earn more as well. But it obviously gets more competitive. Drag racing, in essence, is very simplistic. Um, there is, you have your ability to use nitrous and shift your paddles and so on and so forth and it's all skill based, right? So it's a lot of fun. And so this is why I wanted to pull up the main screen here so you can see kind of like this is what we deal with, right? In terms of like this is what we want our finished polished product and experience to really look like across the board. If I go and click like change my car, for example, you'll see like this is how we are just generically designing things. Don't pay attention to levels and money here. All of this was just built via understanding components in the backend of Unity. But all obviously you see the UI is much different here, and this is like super pre-alpha UI. And what this will show when we do have this buttoned up here in the next couple of weeks is literally like if you have a rocket in your account, this will be unlocked. You'll be able to not buy it but select it right there, And once you've selected it, your rocket will show up here as your currently selected vehicle, your current HP. Um, and that's simply how it works, right?
Mm.
And we have a lot of writing to do on the white paper to really explain a few things on how it's going to work with the rarities, and there's nitrous, there's speeds and accelerations and power. um, and so yeah, we'll get much more into that in the future. Drivers will be here aesthetically at first. We will have a profile screen that's already built, um, but it will be popped up to where you can select your driver. You can see a little bit more details in terms of wins and losses, and in the league that you're in, and so on and so forth. Um, and as soon as you select your driver, that will be displayed right here on the main screen, and while you're racing as well. So while you're racing, you're able to see the person's wallet you're racing against and their driver that they have selected as well. But currently, for like version 1 right now, drivers don't play a role, and the reason being, and I want to say actually it's not current, they're not actually going to play a role at all, because we're introducing sidekicks. So what is a sidekick? Sidekick, and much more to come with this, is the ability to burn NFTs to give your sidekick more HP boost, more upgrades. And once you equip your sidekick, that will be what is boosting your vehicle itself, as opposed to different car parts, different things. We decided to keep it a little bit more simplistic with this. So if you do own a few epic NFTs, for example, um, that are like an epic frame or an epic part, and you say, hey, well, in tuning, I only need one. Well, guess what? Instead of selling on the secondary marketplace, you can burn it into your sidekick to increase the base stats of your sidekick.
Mm.
And that sidekick is then equipped to your vehicle, that gives you that vehicle itself a boost as well. And so it creates a great burning mechanism for the game, for the community, and allows parts and a lot of different features, including drivers, to be much more valuable. And so that's a key thing about what we're designing. So, league, very
Time for a pause here. We got another 3.5 minutes or so. What do you think so far?
So I think that the sidekick, in essence, is a very good idea because it declutters the marketplace with all the unused parts. Because I know most races that have raced for one season or more, they have a bunch of common parts, a bunch of uncommons, a bunch of rares that they don't use, and especially epics as well. And being able to use them for something else that benefits you in the Taco Races universe is actually quite a good thing, because they don't really sell. Because why would you buy a common part when you can get epic parts on the market?
Right,
And
right.
trying to create a rarity for it will benefit the game long term as a whole, in my opinion, as well. But we'll have to see how beneficial a sidekick is or not. So if people are incentivized to actually go that route and burn the NFTs instead of
Weezy, it
holding them.
is live. Parker is not a real person; he's an AI, and so thus we can pause him, like even in live formats. So,
Yeah.
cool. Which, speaking of, you saw Chat GPT, right?
Yeah,
Over the
holy
weekend,
crap.
or
I saw it in NFTG. It was
yeah. It kept like I didn't do proper error handling because I kind of just. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get all of this straightened out by next week, and we're gonna have smooth audio and consistency. And you're right, the audio is super low on this. I wonder if, yeah, that's probably not helpful there. It's on 42. I don't know why I checked that. Instead, I turned up my mixer volume. Yeah, let's see how that is.
simplistic. The 0 to 500 points is just a starting point for us right now, but essentially everyone will
Is that a
start in
little
the same
better?
league. Bronze to
I
begin.
would assume so, yeah.
Win, you get
Yeah, I
points.
can't tell.
You lose points. The point system is what we're actually just really focused on right now in terms of building out, because we have to make it as balanced as possible, and we're creating our own unique points and ranking structure. And so, if you're bronze and you're in that tip part of bronze, 490 points, whatever it is, as you see up here, 499. And you could race against someone in the silver league, right? That has,
God damn it.
500 points or whatever. There's got to be that balance. And if you beat someone that has higher points than you, you
Now
should
you
get
guys can
a
just
little bit more
listen. There you
points,
go.
right? If you lose to someone that's lower points than you should lose a little bit more points. So we're all building that out to properly race, and give proper structure to that. But a lot more coming. I wanted to give a sneak peek of the back end of when you start drag racing, when you have some fun, when you get to it. This is the screen you're landing on. This is where everything will be involved with, and literally all you got to do is simply click go race, right? I turned off the racing right now on the back end. The computer that I'm in currently doesn't have the proper screens for the racing, and it's all like mumbo jumbo, but it all works and everything's all good. The racing is actually the most simplistic part. We're changing out the backgrounds. It's going to be different tracks and so on and so forth. And the tracks are not going to be like selectable tracks. They're just going to be at random. So really exciting times for us. This is the first step in the evolution of Taco Racers and what we're really providing
Yeah.
to the community. We can't wait to like finish up our development phase, really connect the dots to the blockchain, and then start alpha testing for our
Yep.
alpha chapter season 1.
Nice.
And that will begin. I'm crossing my fingers here in just a couple short weeks. I had plans, or I wanted to at the least like have a surprise before the New Year's. It's still a possibility, but we don't want to set a specific date to that. Land is coming along very, very strong. This is just the drag racing is another step to adding value to your currencies and value to having fun and earning at the same time. Drag racing is a game. Again, there's no entry fees. You're just literally playing to earn. You're playing to earn. There's no cooldowns. You play, you earn, you play, you earn. A lot of fun. We have to introduce mechanics, of course, in the future to make our company profitable. And one of those mechanics, of course, as you see up here, is fuel, right? So you will need to pay fuel cost to keep on racing, right? As you see, there's 100 fuel up there. Every time you race, the fuel goes down to 99, 98, so on and so forth. When you get down lower, you need to refuel, right? We don't have a set number on whether that's going to cost. It's going to be, of course, very affordable. And to keep the company profitable, we have to charge at least something before we just, go out and spend money on, X, Y, and Z, and so on and so forth to keep this sustainable. All the fuel costs are literally going back into.
Parker, just as a note, I don't know if you specifically mean profitable because you use sustainable right thereafter. And I don't know that a company as new as yours should be profitable yet. And so just worth mentioning. Sustainable.
But
At the end of the
definitely
day.
sustainable, yeah.
Right. You need to pay your bills. You don't need to pay your shareholders this early.
To sustaining server cost, NFT minting, so on and so forth, like we've always done. Every single dime we put into Taco Racers thus far has always been going to server costs. But this video is up to 11 minutes long. I'm going to stop it there. I know there's a lot to take in. I'm really, really excited. I hope everyone is as well. And we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, like Uber, your burn rate should be like through the fucking roof. This early on. Awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to see how they will price the fuel, because that is going to be
You'd say me.
the game changer. If it's going to be one of those games where it's very cheap and you can easily get it, then you have the problem that you attract bots. But if it's too expensive, real players don't want to play.
Praetorian says, for tuning, we pay an interest cost, but looks like drag racing has no other specific costs other than buying NFTs to play.
Exactly. So you'll need a car, and that's about it, because you don't actually need a driver, since they don't play a role. It's just cosmetics.
Oh, damn. How's that the first time?
It's a me nostalgic.
Because they weren't loud before, I guess. I don't know. What up, Rob?
I see Nostalgeek has noticed my background.
What is it?
Oh, it's something that was posted in Taco General that we
Okay.
got a sneak peek to in the week by coincidence. Pills shared it in general chat, and yeah, this is the first time it was mentioned.
Nice.
I'm not going to name them, but this was the first time it was mentioned, like publicly. You could see it's literally the contract data, which I've been watching for like 2 months.
Nice.
So now I'm showing you guys if you find this image in Taco General, you can read the paper that's behind my head.
Gotcha. Cool. All right. Excuse me. All right. Yeah, dude, it's more like leaking Jack, right? Hell yeah.
I am Jack's complete lack of surprise.
I'm not leaking, Jack. This was not leaked by me. It's just the info is out there, so I'm just pointing you to the info that is already there that I did not find.
Yeah. Well, so what should we do? Should I pull up some you want to play some Encryption? Let me go ping Plaques and see what the deal. Check
He's 5 minutes up.
Okay, yeah. All right.
He says in 5 minutes he'll be here.
Gotcha. Bet. All right. Okay, what else do we want to talk about? Oh, I got my headphones back. We can use the phone. Does anybody want to call in, Shaman? Let me get wired up here.
Come on.
Is that background music loud? Because it seems loud now.
I think it's a tiny bit louder than before.
Yeah, I wonder if... Oh, because I turned that up. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dude, just quit, man. I mean, it's Tuesday. Just stop working Tuesdays. What are you doing?
Just stop working altogether, man.
Yeah, I don't know if I struggle with good seasons like this from any of the teams that I root for, because it's almost like it's building up the disappointment level, right? Like if the year that they won the Super Bowl, nobody expected that, and they went in. That was the year with the dog masks and all that, and you went into each game with doubts, but with hope, and there was people pulling for that weren't Eagles fans because they were such big underdogs, right, to do it, and that's made it super cool. But they're not underdogs this year. So I have to work this evening because I'm taking tomorrow afternoon off. Holla. Yeah, sup. Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. What's his name? Yeah, Colts ex-quarterback. I forget what his name was. I don't forget. I just won't say it. Was on track for like an MVP season. Foles came in and just tore it up. Thanks for the follow. I don't know what that is. You're still picking Dallas as Super Bowl favorites. Yeah, dude, that's ridiculous. Will we be able to burn any NFTs from any project or just TR NFTs? And will we
So as it sounded, I would assume it's just TR NFTs, especially like parts and other NFTs that are very abundant. So maybe like normal blend chips or part blend chips, for example, as well, would be my guess.
Yeah, dude. Oh, Bobo, man. The Texans snatched the defeat from the jaws of victory in that one, huh? And you know what? Like, I feel like it's part. I don't know. It's like sometimes I feel like things are my fault because I had just tuned into the game. I was like, oh shit! Like, look at this. They're about to score, and then they didn't on like the 1 yard line, and you know how it ended. Parts and drivers, maybe the wrenches.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe wrenches.
Oh, shit! Did I didn't. I was doing something and then I got distracted with something else. I think we're good though. I can put this up. Oh shit! Maybe I can. No, I can't. There we go. I was about to say, oh no, did I erase it? I didn't. So let's see what was going on in Taco Land that I saw. I saw a bunch of. Oh, so there's the Betsy thing that's happening right on Friday, and there's a artifact, a taco artifact or something.
Yeah,
right?
it's like a left-hand artifact or something. I don't remember. Let me quickly check.
Yeah, let's see. Then there's the season 1 contest of Encryption going on. 2 challenges with great prizes. First prize is Taco promo. Join the beta. Second prize is rare brigade equipment. I guess I can share this one.
And the third prize is 10 Oni. And there's 2 things: most floors completed and highest floor reached. And at the moment, most floors completed, I would guess, is Vemp. And highest floor, I think, is Saladin at the moment.
Yeah. Baller.
And I think like second most floors reached, I would guess, is something like Dale. He's been grinding.
Yeah, I didn't realize you were sharing your screen, dude. Sorry.
All good. I've been trying a few different strategies, and none of them work past floor 6.
Interesting. Phoenix says she's missing 1 racer in TRC League. And she said, y'all. Where are you from? Are you allowed to say y'all?
Do you have a monopoly on
No.
who are allowed to say y'all?
No. I don't have the monopoly. There is a monopoly, though.
Ah, I see.
From the internet. Nice. Not allowed to say y'all. Meme entity. Oof. Yeah, dude. I can maybe sneak peek something. Y'all are gonna freak out. Maybe though, because
yeah, do share.
So I'm not sure how much I told you guys about how advanced and how like bleeding edge a lot of the tech is, right? And so front end microservices is one of the big things that I feel like is really going to move Web3 development along for lots of reasons, but specifically we're talking about UI components, which in my experience, and I would have to believe that it's like the same across multiple chain, like everywhere. Like it attracts developers that are very back end to left brain focused, and so there leaves a lot to be desired from front end right brained type work, right? And you can kind of see it if you look at any small indie project, even the bigger projects. Like sometimes there's not a whole lot unless it's like a major high dollar ETH project that you're going to see things like truly impressive UIs and user experiences. And so through the use of shareable front end components, like it'll be a lot easier for those people who aren't skilled in that, in UI and UX design to pull in some of these front end microservices and build out their app. In fact, the long-term goal is to get it to almost like a no-code type ecosystem, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like almost like how like Wix and those other WYSIWYG editors. What you see is what you get. You just drag and drop and do all that. So that said, I had moved on to the main nav menu, and so the extension, I don't know if you guys saw it, but it's a little thing that like slides up from the bottom, and the nav menu, the way I had it, was already something that slid down from the top. And so I thought, how cool would it be if they met, like on the pages where they both existed, like they met and then they covered the whole screen and something cool happened. And I started working on that, and then one thing kind of just led to another, and now I have this monstrosity of a nav menu, like as far as like the complexity and stuff. But it's great because it's going to demonstrate exactly what it is that what makes these front end microservices so powerful and so good. Because basically each one will be its own little app with all of its own resources, and so if it fails, it's not going to crash the whole thing. Kind of a way to explain it. I don't have my dev server running.
What I can say is that from what I have seen, it looks really exciting, especially with the small apps, as you mentioned.
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me see if I can't get it. Yeah, so I was having some issues. I was trying to build it to put it on the internet, so because I had a new something. I've been there's been a couple people that have been privy to the development as it goes along. Josh from Stratton Studios is one of them. Somebody, one of my dev mentors and advisors and people I trust their opinion on, has seen some of the things that I've been working on, but not the latest. And so that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to put it up on a server so that I could like, hey, check this out and tell me if this moves smoothly. Because I've never been a game dev, so I know what I guess I would want a game UI to look like, or how I would want it to respond. It was just kind of why I totally get why like TR is taking the time that it's taken. In fact, they're probably moving at a really rapid pace comparatively.
Yeah, it's crazy how long development takes. Like, I didn't really realize until I met the guy who created like a Discord bot, and how long it took him to advance. Like, basic stuff was set up like very fast, but then the more complex things took him like months. So I feel their pain, but at the same time, the community, it's difficult to put aside your excitement for a long time.
Yeah, Phoenix, I will make sure that I put I'll put it on my calendar every day to make sure that I check in, just so that you can try and I can win. I don't know if you know about my record in online streaming games, but it's pretty good.
Like which streaming games?
Well, let's see, Warsaken for sure, and then there was another one. I don't remember, but there was definitely another one. I think Plaques stood us up, dude.
Yeah, he just left us.
Yeah, he's not. I don't think he's coming.
Yeah, that was like 10 minutes ago. He said 5 minutes.
Oh man, I wish I had it answered for this, but I can't.
Do you even play any games? That's the other question.
Like you can look at my wallet and be like, yo, like this is a dead wallet. Like nobody even owns this. What is it doing? There he is. Yo.
It's alive.
Yeah.
I am so sorry, guys, for being late. Like, the road's absolutely atrocious, and then I'm rushing. Like, I need a drink. I've just had to set up. I'm so sorry I'm late, guys.
All good, man.
Yeah,
Good to
dude,
see
shout
you
out
arrived home safe.
shout
What
out
have I
Chomp to
missed?
Cosmos 11, man. Oh, we watched wow, why sounds Mike so good? Yeah, Plaques, your mic sounds good. I think
Well, I've actually put it in a decent position this time, but literally I set it up so janky. If I moved the camera and you see I actually have this set up, you'd be like, "What?"
yeah.
But I'm
Yeah, you
glad
see
that
my
the
dope new
microphone sounds
headphones,
good.
Plex?
Yeah, so I'm actually using my speakers, but I've got them on fairly low volume, and that's because the people who live next door, when I do this stream, usually I wear the headphones and they're like cancelling, and I'm shouting, and the people are saying, "Oh, you midnight," and you shout.
Yeah. Cool, man. Well, so we watched the TR video. We kind of touched a little bit on the Taco Season 1, Cryptia Season 1 contest.
Yes. A few people already have won the Ecryptia torch, Vemp included. Congratulations there, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, I still have to see if I can get one. It remains to be seen.
Right.
Sweet.
I just had another tab that was causing me interference there.
Yeah.
So what else has been going on this week? What other updates have we got? Thank you for bringing the stream on this starting the stream as well, you two.
Yeah, dude, you bet.
Much appreciated. I do not usually try to be late, but has everybody selected their land with Taco Racers? Who's looking forward to that?
Yeah, I reached out to Sandy. For everybody who's tried to do that, I definitely talked to him after last night's Weekend Wax episode. He's on his way to Utah, and I'll check in with him after this to make sure that it's done if it hasn't been. I got my lands. You got your lands, Plaques? You got yours, Jack?
Yeah, I got my 3 lands.
I've only got the one, but yeah, it is sorted.
Nice.
Yeah, I've got one spot. I know, actually 2 of my planned spots.
I've got 2 one-of-one houses though. Kind of got the castle plaques and fort plaques and the nightclub plaques.
3, okay.
2.
2. Oh, the castle or fort Plaques. Yeah. I've got 2 rare houses and a common.
They're hard, aren't they, to get the higher rarity ones? Like they're not easy to get those.
Yeah, I really want one as well, but the highest rarity house will be won by Vemp probably this season from the leaderboard rewards.
Wow.
It's like 3 one-of-one houses, I think he's gonna get.
Who's getting that?
Vemp from the leaderboards.
Of course. He's absolutely killing it, but wow, that is he's just like, how does he have the time? Shout out to them.
He is the best tuning mode player out there, I would say.
What was I about to say? Oh yeah, so have you been getting the NFTs from Ecryptia from doing the rewards on there? I still really need that pizza slicer, but I got the Kuma's one the other day, which I quite like as well. We did a collab with them before.
With who was it?
Like, what are they called now? Kumas or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Crypto
yeah.
Kumas?
Crypto
Yeah,
Kumas,
yeah.
that's it. Yeah. So I got that one, but I really want the pizza slicer. That is my absolute favorite.
I didn't even know you can get NFTs from. How do you get NFTs?
There's
So-
from the season pass.
Oh, right.
You've got like tasks that you have to do within a 72-hour period, and every time you complete a task, you get points. Points go towards season rewards, which are tokens, NFTs, and in season 2 and beyond, much more.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, if anyone has 2 of the pizza slices and they don't have a Kuma, then hit me up.
Yeah, that's one I also really like. But yeah, I'm still far off of getting a torch and getting my second and third NFT. So let's see what I get. I hope for the best.
I think it's about
TD,
that
how is
time,
it going
right?
with the NFT Gamer website?
Yeah, I was trying. That's what Nostalgia cast. I guess right before you came in, and I was, I guess, just kind of right in the middle of some stuff that is preventing me from showing it at this moment. But I should be able to get it fixed up here in the next before we leave out here. So I'll give you guys a quick peek. I don't know. I kind of said last night about like I'm definitely going to get our VIPs and some alpha testers in very soon. But the general rollout is like I feel like it needs to be a big deal. Yeah. So here's the thing, right? So Crittercraft, for anybody who's been watching my problems with it, yo, Neon Space, shout out.
Shout out Neon Space with a raid. Thank you
What's
very
up?
much. Every single week.
What up? What was I saying? Oh, the Crittercraft problem. So I used to have to sign into, like, maybe I should sign out of it. Maybe that's what it is. I don't have to put the NFT Gamer TV name when I sign in, but I'm gonna do it. I signed out and sign back in. Let's see if that fixes it. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know why I'm here.
So you were saying something about Crittercraft there, TD. I think
Yeah. So at the end, like we'll do the dance off, and like you'll see somebody win, but then like it'll.
Oh,
show
it goes back. Yeah.
Yeah, and it shows like somebody else won, and it just kept doing it. It's got to be a caching issue or something. Hopefully, I got it figured out. Did you turn it off and back on again?
Or change the node.
Yeah, change
Right.
the node or the endpoint.
Yeah.
And if failing all of that, then email info@Taco Crypto. Please wait 24 to 72 years.
Yeah, dude. So I'm still waiting on my beat. If you can hear, I went and grabbed one that I liked off of YouTube. Do you hear it? Plaques.
Sorry, say that again, brother.
I said I'm still waiting for my beat. I went and grabbed my own off of YouTube just to see how it uploads to
So that's really loud.
yeah, sorry. Sorry.
Is that the type of beat you wanted though? Because I've got a million.
No.
of those already.
I love lots of.
The one that I made was more Crittercraft. Well, that I'm working on, I haven't finished yet. It's just more Crittercraft-esque. It's got like a poppy vibe, but with a boom bap drums.
Cool. Yeah, I can't wait to check it out.
And yes, I should have finished that this week. Do you know what?
Nah,
I have
you're
had a
all
little bit of extra time. I've just been catching up on loads of different things, and in real life as well. I'm also switching things up with business. So it's been a lot of stress, and it's winter as well.
Sure, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's -4 out there.
Get out of here. It was. I was making fun of you, dude. It was like 74 this morning or this afternoon at its high, and 68 when I looked. I feel bad. I used my air conditioner today.
I was thinking when I put the message in the group chat and I said, "Oh, the roads are really icy," but I was thinking TD's probably never even seen that. It's like Texas is probably still hot.
Oh no, I mean I'm from New Jersey, man. So yeah, I know all about, like, you know, you're on a hill coming down to that stoplight. You better start braking like way early because I've slid through, like I went like halfway through an intersection, just been like fuck it, and then just kept driving.
I'm not really on snow tires. I'm on sports tires.
Oh,
okay, dude. Buzz King, I'm from like Long Beach Island, Manahawkin. That's where I grew up, and then I had to get out of that small town suburban nightmare that I was in, that I got myself in, and I went down to Atlantic City, where I was just a nobody. Yeah, dude. Oh, back home, I couldn't drive anywhere without getting pulled over and fucking harassed. It was pretty.
Why
bad.
is that?
Let me make something up. Racial profiling, dude. What do you think? New Jersey was notorious for it.
Oh, of course, of course.
Yeah, dude.
That
What
sucks.
era was that though? Like, what years was that?
Dude, I guess 96, 97, 98. You know, someone told me something once, and it was about so my dad was a police officer. I don't know if I told y'all that, for the state, as a fact. And they're like, you know, cops kids are either like some really good kids or some really fucked up kids. And like he said this to me like as a young man, like maybe 15 or 16. And I know what he was saying in the moment. He wasn't saying you're a really good kid. I mean, it's whatever. Nah, hell no. Hell no. If I'm wearing the hat, it means I haven't shaved my head, and I'm feeling self-conscious. That's what that
I
means.
think that the Jersey Shore TV show as well was filmed in a different place to where TV.
Yeah, it was up in
being
Seaside, and they were
traffic
all from and they were all from New York, anyways. Like, and it was totally a fictional representation of some Italian East Coasters.
Yeah, just that was after the main era though. They must have taken down like most of it by that point. I mean,
Mine, are you asking me how old I am? I wonder. You're asking me that because I'm wearing my hat backwards too. I don't know. 44, I think. How old am I? 44. All right. We ready to get this on? I'm in. Are you in?
Yo.
I was like passive aggressive. Like, and how old are you? You're too old to be wearing the hat backwards.
I am 32.
Oh, shit. All
Well,
right.
TD was talking about an era in New Jersey when I was basically not even born yet, or 1 year old.
Yeah, man.
So like that was before my time.
There you go. Yeah, this guy's with me. He knows what's.
Come on!
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mid 90s. Hey, Sheila. All right. I'm in. Are we ready to do this? Let's do this. Does it load work? I think it does, right? I never use that. Did I type it wrong? Or am I dead already? Yeah, dude. I can tell you that I was harassed in my hometown. I had a lot to do with that. I did some dumb shit.
We all did when we was younger.
Yeah. But you know what? I learned a valuable life lesson. And like oftentimes they'll tell you that they'll say, like, you can't run away from your problems. And for the most part, like that's true, but it's not it's like not blanketly true. Like you can in fact run away and have them disappear because you ran away. I'll give you an example. When I did leave down for Atlantic City, I left an open a warrant for my arrest in my hometown, which was like a 3 strikes one, and I was like, yeah, I'm like, if I'm going to jail, like they're gonna fucking have to catch me and take me and drag me there. Like I'm not just gonna willingly give up my freedom. Like y'all crazy. Like that ain't happening. So that's why I chose a city, and I managed to evade it for like 7 years, right? And then 7 years later, I get picked up or pulled over or something, and they're like, "Oh, you have an open warrant," and they ship me back there. So long story short, I go before the judge, and the cop, the arresting officer, had retired, and he was like down in Florida, where every retired person from New Jersey goes, and the judge was so fucking mad, dude. I've never seen a judge that mad. He was furious that because like he knew that like at that point that like I'd won. Like, you're not going to call him up for this crap, and you can't do nothing about what happened because I avoided you for so long. So I got pleaded out to some like ridiculous loitering in a known bad area or something.
A misdemeanor.
A misdemeanor.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't think it was even that. It was like, yeah, it must have been a misdemeanor. Yeah, dude. Yeah, and it was only pot too. Like that's why, and I can like confidently say only pot at this age because it was always just such horseshit the way they treated. They had it as a Schedule 1 up there with other real drugs. So
that was the era of the RICO anyway. It would be very dangerous game to be playing in those years in those areas.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I used to do some super dumb shit, like driving up to Bay Ridge, Brooklyn at 17 years old to go buy a pound of weed off of some Jamaican dudes. It was wild.
The Criminal Chronicles.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it was wild. Shout out Rex.
Let's hope this statute of limitations is up on that one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We don't have that in the UK, there is no statute of limitations. It is an American thing, and then they also have it in some places.
What?
Spain has a 10-year statute of limitations, but in the UK, you could be charged for something that you've done in the 60s if you can prove it today.
Yo, that's ridiculous, though. What? And how frivolous of a charge can you?
Well, what it does, usually it doesn't catch people out for doing a silly crime in the 80s. What it does is it lets DNA evidence and new technologies that unravel cold cases for those criminals to face justice, regardless of a limitation. There's no statute of limitations, so it doesn't matter whether you did those murders in the 80s and you get caught today, or you was a Nazi war criminal or something. They'll charge you if they can prove it today.
So, but those all don't have like murder doesn't have a statute of limitations, and certain other crimes, but like I don't know, man. Like some.
I think that is correct. But in the UK, I am not aware of statute of limitations. Doesn't regardless.
Right. Like, what about jaywalking? Or something super
crime.
frivolous. And like
Jaywalking, a crime?
Well, like I don't know what y'all would have
That's
like as
an American crime.
Like your most frivolous offense, but like just think of whatever that is, and then them like combing through old video footage and sending you tickets. The funny
thing about jaywalking is that that's a crime in America, but in the UK, there's no way it could be a crime because the person who is walking always has right of way, regardless of the vehicle, man, woman, child, anything on the road that's in front of you. The human has the right of way always when you're crossing the road, apart from obviously at a traffic light. If the light's green and the cars are coming and you're walking across, you get killed. That's your own fault. But if it's a normal crossing, if you're just crossing the road,
right.
A vehicle needs to give way to you. You'd never be charged for be run out in like you can't. It's jaywalking's not a crime here.
Same in Switzerland. Like we don't have jaywalking crimes. It's just you as a pedestrian usually are always the winner, even if it comes to an accident, because the car driver is handling a heavy vehicle.
You could say, for instance, though, Jack, at some kind of level crossing or pelican crossing, I'm not sure what you call this, but it's, where pedestrians can cross safely and vehicles have to stop. Let's say somebody's taking advantage and just making jokes and standing out there every 2 minutes. Like, you could be charged with a public nuisance, but it's not a jaywalking.
Yeah. So
in Switzerland, you can get fined for stupid stuff like in big cities. Theoretically, if you're making too much noise, so this is like a joke. A lot of people say, in Switzerland it's illegal to slam your car door. So it's not basically illegal to slam your car door. It's just during like nighttime, So after 10 o'clock at night and you make a lot of noise in town, you will get reprimanded by the police and in the worst case get arrested.
In Spain,
being
it's illegal to wash your
public
car
dis-
outside. Can you believe that?
To wash your car outside?
Yeah. One day I was washing my car outside when I was living in Spain, and somebody informed me it was illegal and I should stop because I will get caught. And I was like, "You're joking?" Because in England, everybody does that, and it really is. It's illegal because of water, like using too much water.
So the Rob says drugs are not legal here in Portugal, but consumption is not a crime. If you're caught, you are scheduled some addiction control medical appointments and then try to treat you as a patient instead of a criminal, because it is a health issue. It's a mental health issue that needs to be. All addiction is, except here's the kicker though. In America, you can't put brown people in jail for treating drug addiction. You have to lock them up. So kudos to Portugal for not being racist.
Yeah, it's like cannabis is decriminalized in Switzerland, and we even have like methadone projects. Like I think Switzerland was one of the first countries to start methadone products for heroin users. They do needle exchanges. Like in the city I live in, there's a park where a lot of drug addicts hang out, and there's like literally vending machines for needles, syringes, everything like disinfectant, plasters and stuff like that.
It's gone off topic. This out big time, hasn't it?
Yeah, it always does towards the end here. All right, we're going to start this game. Let me get in. Hey, we got the same thing here in the U.S. In fact, I remember my dad used to have a decibel meter. He would push the limits on that. He used to DJ also on the side. Did I tell you that, Plaques? I used to have some Technique 1200s and whole crates full of vinyl.
They had the absolute daddy of direct drive turntables.
Yeah, dude.
You know, a lot of people, like they don't, you know, DJing can be difficult anyway. But I mean, back on when you was using direct drive vinyls, it was extra difficult. But one of the things that people overlook was when they set up nightclubs and they've got these massive speakers and they're playing the music really loud, these turntables vibrate. And when you're trying to DJ
right.
something that's vibrating on a moving record, honestly, those DJs, I don't even know how they managed to even pull it off back in the 90s sometimes with those bass. You know, it's unbelievable.
Yeah. Divine, if I'm not mistaken though, if you kept taking it, you wouldn't. So that is a known thing about it. Made our own vibration absorption. I remember having like these thick blue pads for underneath the records.
That is correct, Uga. And how I usually saw it done in nightclubs was on the DJ
Mars
booth,
Link. Woo.
they would have a stack of bricks all put together, and then the turntables would sit on top of a stack of bricks so that they didn't vibrate at all. Basically, they were standalone. But these are in like set, you know what I mean, grungy nightclub setups back when I was 18.
Back in some factory hall somewhere in the middle of the industrial zone.
I might play a video. I can't do it now because I know this computer will crash, but I'll play you a video from 10 years ago, me playing to like 3,000 people out in Greece.
Not bad.
I tell you what, I'll put the link. You could TD will put it on here. I'll put the link on, but I can't stream it from mine, so it'll go off.
Rags DJing with 78 records. Yeah, man. I think we had gotten out of it. Like I'd stopped doing it. Like right at the right when you started seeing those like the turntables, but for CDs, so you could still scratch. Do you know what I'm talking about, Plaques? They were like a mini. Yeah. I never used
Pioneer CDJs.
Yeah, but I can I can still scratch. I can tear it up on a vinyl still. I would bet anything. Oh,
I might need to save this video off and send you it because otherwise it'll dox my full name.
yeah, dude. You know who's been a lifelong hip hop fan that was kind of surprising to me?
Go on.
Nostalgeek. Did y'all know that Nostalgeek has been like a hip hop fan?
It's
He is
me,
hip-hop fan, I know that.
nostalgic.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he showed me some videos that I'm not apparently not allowed to show anybody, but like he was super talented at some hip hop esque stuff. All right, Phoenix. Hey, thanks for always being
I'm
such an
really
amazing
intrigued now.
supporter. Oh yeah. I'm gonna get him to eventually okay me playing it, or I'll just do it. You know, the permission forgiveness thing. How long could he possibly be mad for, right?
He'll have to talk to you eventually.
Right. Yeah.
So there's something else we haven't talked about that's coming soon for taco races. Parker actually mentioned it in the announcement, the holiday pack, which should launch next week.
Yes, we do have that image as well. I don't know if we shown it earlier on. Don't know if you shown that already.
God damn it.
We do have the image of the holiday pack that is coming.
Oh yeah. Let's pull that up. Y'all got it, or you want me to do it?
You're gonna need to be in that chat in a second anyway.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Did you show off the screen for the drag racing?
Yeah, it was in the video.
Yeah, man.
Boom, there we go. Holiday pack. Can I go? Yeah, there we go. The NFT.
So it's the drop will include interior NFTs, and that you can add to your land to earn passive boosts. So basically, like promos will do and land deed will do.
Nice.
That video that I sent in the Discord there as well, TD, that is in 2011.
A word. Oh shit.
So how many years? Wow, 11 years ago, I was in Greece. Mad.
All right, hold on. We'll pull this up. Ooh, that's loud. Hold
The
on.
audio is absolutely terrible. Remember, it's like recorded on a phone many years ago. The lights come on in a second.
Nice, dude.
I don't know why it's so glitchy. I don't know whether that's just on the stream or. That was like 12 years ago. Mad.
Young Plaques.
Nice.
Yeah, man, that was some good times.
That's super cool, dude.
I've done a lot bigger and better since then, but that was like 12 years
You
ago.
said you've
so-
done bigger and better since then?
Oh,
shit.
yeah, that was 12 years ago, TD. Like when I was in
Yeah.
Spain in Marbella, I had the residency at the number 6 European nightclub rated. Do you know what I mean? So, and I
Yeah.
had my own radio show 10 till 12 on like the whole Costa del Sol, the south coast of Spain. Like I had every taxi driver saying my name when I used to get the taxis. They were like, "Oh, you're the guy off the radio," as they recognised my voice. I like the only Yorkshire guy on Spanish radio playing bangers.
Yeah, dude. Super cool, dude.
No habla español también. We'll throw another Crittercraft up anyway.
Yeah, we got. Oh shit! Did I lose it? God damn it! Tell me I lost it. I'm sorry, guys. My bad. Sorry. Everybody, welcome to Tories. Everybody's got to put their thing in again. My bad. I'm sorry. Fuck. This
I
is
have
Plaques.
never DJ'd in Mexico, Bebo. I would love to. I'd love to visit Mexico as well.
That's the only other country I've been to, believe it or not.
Yeah, that's because it's just across the border for you.
And I haven't even been there since I've lived here. I went as like a kid from New Jersey. I went to Cancun on a spring break. That was pretty awesome. Oh no, I'm lying. I've been to Canada. That's another country. I keep forgetting that.
Princess Phoenix is repping Canada.
Shimon.
Yeah.
See you later, Shaman.
All right. What else do we got for these? Oh, I was trying to see if I can get my dev thing started. Let's see where I'm at with that. You got Christmas plans or holiday plans, gentlemen?
Obviously spending time with family, as I'm sure we all will be.
Yeah,
It's a great time to spend time with family at Christmas. But I am a little bit late. I haven't got all the presents yet and stuff, and I'm not
I
fully
haven't even
prepared,
started.
and everything's a bit last minute.
I got 11 days, bro.
What? That's how long it is?
No, I mean I got 11 days to shop. I can start. I have until the 24th. There's plenty of time.
You're gonna do it in the last 5 days. It's gonna be my big guess.
Yeah,
Something like that.
Yeah, no. My Christmas plan is pretty easy. Going to a friend. I just need to buy him a present, and I already have bought my mom a present because I won't be seeing her for Christmas this year.
Why?
Oh, she lives in Namibia,
Ah,
and I live in Switzerland, so it's I only have 7 days of holiday over Christmas, and it's just such a hassle to fly down for like 17 hours. You basically lose 2 days just for flying, and then a half day each for your travel to the place where my mom lives. So it's not worth just going down for like 4 days.
when I lived in Spain, because I lived there for 8 years, Christmas was the only time that I used to come back to the UK, like to spend time with family, because I was living out there and that was my life out there at the time. But then came back just before COVID for a holiday just to see family, but like before my birthday. Then COVID happened and I got locked down and I just never went back.
All right, here I'm gonna give you guys like a quick just show of what I'm working or I'm at with things. All right, so I did show you guys the calendar, right? So you get to see your projects stuff by clicking on their name. There was some zoomed in, right? There we go. So I've put in the editing, right? So now I don't know why this has got this scroll here. That's not right. I'll have to fix that. So now you have editing, right?
Is this where a project can enter their information?
Yeah. So you would like be editing this exact row, and then there'll be an option to edit all recurring events, and then also to update across all of your logged. So if you've all logged into Twitch and
controlled by the token contract wallet, or is it whitelisting?
It'll be OAuth, so you'll have to sign in to like your socials. Does that make sense?
I know, but I mean, how do you know that it's definitely Castle's NFT that is putting on this event? Do you know what I mean? There must be some kind of,
because they'll be signed into their Twitch account.
Oh, right, yeah.
The OAuth. That's what I meant by that. Right. So yeah, I'm signed in here, and that's why it's giving me little edit icons next to all of our rows, right? Instead of the upvote, you get the edit button, right? And this stuff all needs to be tweaked still, right? I need to put days in here. Some of the things confirm isn't done yet, but time has got this little clock here, right? And so
I love the clock.
yeah, hold on, I gotta pull this up. right? So I pull up my extension, I open that, and I go to the clock, and now I have this eject button. When I hit the eject button, it's not going to work. Or did it work? Did it work? It didn't. Oh yeah, it did. Look at that. There it is. So we've ejected it now, and we can like drag it and put it over here, and it'll supposed to stay there. This is a different package I think that I'm working out of, but the idea is this is to kind of show you off like the flexibility and the kind of things that you can do with like an extension and NFTs. So hopefully in the very near future you guys are going to be designing your own clocks and being able to detach them from the website and then taking them
It's looking a lot
along. Yeah, along with you. One of the things that I haven't implemented here, so it's going to be a timer also. So like, because obviously you're on a calendar page, like what's a clock for? To give, to fire off reminders, and it'll be push notifications likely through Google Firebase. So that means if you sign in with your Gmail, it'll give you push notifications straight to your phone or wherever you're signed into your Gmail account or that other phone or whatever. And there's a couple other cool things that I have planned and working on in a separate branch for that. But this branch is specifically for the main menu. So like the extension comes up from the bottom, and it's got like I don't know. I feel like the metaverse should be like lots of gadgets and like super high tech and like just shit we haven't seen really before, right? And so
always.
So damn it, this is so. I don't know why it's so zoomed in. Maybe it's just me. So here's our main menu here. Each column here, I was explaining earlier, is a microservice. So, will be a microservice. It'll be running independently of the others. And so there'll be no crashes. I got to move this to a wider monitor. Hold on a second. 1 second. You guys can't really see it. Yeah, all right, there we go. I haven't optimized it for mobile or anything yet, but you got these fun LEDs here, which will be unlit when you start. Everything will be automated, and yeah, it does. Your LEDs will light like under when certain triggers are met. I don't know how much info I'm going to give on these triggers. I think it's kind of fun, people figuring out what they are just through trial and error and such. In fact, like for most things, I don't know how much info I'm going to give. Like on the resources thing here, you got this little screen here, and then like this little switch button.
You're just inviting Jack to get on the test net and find out what you're doing.
Yeah, and
what?
then like
Yes.
you hover over this, and like that opens, but then it does that, and the pink one's not as a different brand, like different version of it. So this one will light up also and pointing in that direction, and you need to figure out why that is. Like why is one pointing one way and the other? Like why are they facing each other? What does that mean? What do they do, etc. And then I have a little joystick over here that likely will be some version of the that memory game that I can't remember what it's called, but has the colors, right? This will likely be tic-tac-toe, and I'm likely going to use like very basic like tutorial type like games and like like making a clock or a timer in JavaScript is like one of like the very first things that you do in making like a tic-tac-toe game or a matching game or whatever. It's like it's very early on, but and it's fitting because like the tech. Yeah, the tech and everything that I'm using, like this is how you would start doing something like that. Combining all of these techs that haven't ever been put together. So you can customize the floating balloons on the cover of the website landing page with that. Yeah, you sure could. You could do a lot of things. I think so. Yeah, that's where I'm at. As you can see, I am doing stuff. I swear.
I can't wait to test it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, I don't remember that. Like I vaguely remember balloons, but I don't know.
So TD, just asking for a friend. What's the contract name on testnet?
There, I have a couple. I think I'll let you know. NFT game cards is one that I use pretty frequently. Yeah, dude. I will make sure I invite you in the very early. There's a few people that I have like really high on my need to test it early and get feedback list.
I think we should get Jack into NFT Gamer VIP very soon.
Oh yeah, dude. Of course, yeah, dude. I don't. It's so embarrassing when people aren't in there. It's like
nostalgia. You can do that.
Yeah, man. I'll do it right now. All right, last call for Grubfish. I'm gonna go.
Geez, that account TD is old, like 2 years. Sheesh.
I know, right? Jeez.
Damn, that's an old account.
So next week will be the last show before Christmas, will it?
Yes.
Is it?
Is it? Let's have a look on the.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, it is.
So we got to do a Christmas bonanza.
Yes. So next
right?
week we should do something special. We should do a Christmas special.
Yeah. See if we can't get
we will get some
Parker and Fede on.
Yes, we'll get some special guests for next week. We'll make it extra exciting. I'll do some Christmas giveaways. We'll have a Christmas stream. We'll make it big.
Yeah. Holiday stream. We got to make sure that we're being PC.
Yeah. Make it a holiday stream before the holidays.
Why can't I find you? There you are.
Run this Grubfish then.
Holy shit.
Say again?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start this. Let's go.
I was busy going to the NFTG server and just out of nowhere, there's like a bunch of channels pop up.
Yeah.
Bring back.
Sit tight now.
It is an absolute gold mine of amazing project developers, graphic artists, influencers. Everybody who's a big name on Wax is NFT Gamer TV VIP. It's a great resource and place to get advice, to chat about what's going on, without being judged before which project you represent and stuff. It's brilliant. Massive respect. This is why I love NFT Gamer TV.
Yeah, and we do private Plaques airdrops too.
Yeah, this the TD with his over generous airdrops as always.
Yeah.
All right.
What's your tip status now?
Oh, dude, I don't want to look.
It's I know that TD's done way over 30k Wax. Way over.
Dude, if I told you, let's see here. I'm gonna go do it privately.
I think I've only done 7,000.
What's the command for it again?
Tip, stats, and then currency.
Oh yeah.
Wax. So you could type tips if you're in TipCCDM, or are you in the server?
Nah, I am. Mars Link again. All right.
Congratulations,
Jesus Christ, man. I'm getting close to a milestone, actually.
42,000.
I kind of wish that that's what milestone we were talking about, but unfortunately, we are not. We're talking about this milestone. If you can read that.
Damn.
I can't see the number.
85,592.
Wow. What about Taco?
Oh, hold on, let's start this here. That's fucking nauseating, dude. Tip stats, Taco. Oh, dude. So there you go, dude. Only 15,000 Taco.
Oh no.
Okay. Only.
Yeah.
That's like what it convert that into levels. That's at least like level 100 venue. It's got to be.
Yeah, dude. But mind you, a lot of this was back. I mean, I don't know actually how much.
I remember. Can you remember when you used to be able to get a wax for 0.2?
Yeah, dude. So a lot
Sorry,
of
a
it was
taco
from
for
like,
0.2 wax.
yeah,
It was
a
pretty
lot of it. I think
stable
was
at
back
that
then.
price for a while, and then it's
Uh,
absolutely shot to 3.5, and then it's been stable like 2.8 for a while, and then it's kind of like 1.8 to 2.
Yeah, dude. It wasn't such a big deal to drop 1,000 wax airdrop, dude. It just wasn't. That was like what, $20 or something? I don't know. All
Damn.
good. I'm kidding about being nauseating. I don't. It's if I didn't want to do it, I wouldn't have done it or keep doing it. So I'm more than happy to give back. The community wax and this space has changed my life for the better, and I couldn't
TD,
be more
your
thankful.
airdrops are some of the most generous going. I can think of one person who has dropped more wax than you, but it was probably for more marketing and project development, and that's N Venom.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah,
Eddie got
because
that
he
idea
used to
from
do
us.
these
Anyway.
big airdrops
Right,
every
right,
week.
right.
But what it was you had to be in the project, you had to be doing certain things. You're just giving this away. Like in
Yeah,
any server,
yeah.
like let's do an airdrop, 1,000 wax, boom.
He just does find the secret airdrop from TD. Where did he post more? Like you see one, you know there's more. You just have to go find them. Which server did he post to?
Yeah, dude. Maybe I'll go drop some. Do I have any taco? Let me check. What do you guys have before for our audience before we let them go?
We don't
Anything.
have so much for tonight apart from to say that remember that season 1 of Taco Encryptia has been extended. You can see that in the announcements. There's a couple of extra NFTs and also the promo NFTs you can earn. Next week we'll have a Christmas special, and I promise we'll get some special guests, Taco guests. Maybe some of you guys get in contact with me if you've got any ideas. Keep an eye out on Taco Racers for the holiday pack, which is next week, which we'll be talking about on the stream also. Thank you very much.
And go and find this image. This is where all the info is.
Yeah.
It's in general chat, so it's quite easy. It's this image, like everything in it.
So I can see what you're doing there, Jack. I didn't realise what that background was. And that's absolutely brilliant. Fede will love that.
You any hints for tomorrow's TR drop? Price per pack? Any clues? Any ideas? Any infos?
Not yet. I'm personally gonna guess around 100 wax, probably, or a bit more. Make it like 200, like $10.
What?
That's my guess for the holiday pack drop.
I am not sure about pack prices at all. We will have to wait and see. Really, I've not discussed it.
Mine is just a guess, like a wild guess without having any chat with anyone. So it's just a wild guess.
Oh yeah, Jack, it's probably well informed. I just it surprised me a little bit there.
Yeah, well, the thing is, it depends on how powerful the NFTs will be in the pack. If they're weaker ones, it's going to be lower, and if it's stronger ones, then it's going to have to be around 10. Otherwise, promos will take a dive. But yeah, that's just my guess and my hope.
Word. All right. I don't have anything else. I'm gonna send you guys over to someone for something to do something.
The War Satan guy is pretty cool, bro. If he's online, also Sneakery if he's still online.
Yeah, let me take a look here. Who's on our lineup here? Yeah, so Sneakery looks like it's the only one streaming. So that's where you're going. Everyone, thank you so much for joining tonight. As always, we love you. Be safe. Shit probably gets crazy, I guess, everywhere during this holiday season. So just drive safe, be safe, watch out for slippery roads, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
See you guys.
See you later, guys.